Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back to the player reviews. And this time, boys, it's probably for one of the best players I've used so far on FIFA 17, and I'm really thinking about buying this guy in one of my career modes this year. Most definitely, I will buy him. I don't care. I'm saying it right now. Marko Pjaca. He plays for Juventus, 21 years old, 76 overall when he starts off. So for a team like, let's say, Liverpool that I'm using right now, this guy would be the perfect backup for one of your players in the starting 11, and then he will grow into a player that you just can't let sit down on the bench. You need this guy on the pitch. Marko Pjaca is a left winger. He is worth 7.5 million, and as you can see in his stats, his physical stats are great, and he does have strength because he's 6 foot tall. So this is not one of those small dribblers. This is one of those tall guys who can get past players with his strength as well. Now, he has 4-star skills and a 4-star weak foot, so you gotta think about that one as well. And his finishing is great. So this guy is someone that will score loads of goals for your team. And for me personally, the left wing position somehow is most of the time more effective for myself than my right wing position. I tend to cut inside with those players a bit better. I don't know why, but that is just the overall statistic throughout my FIFA career. And that I gotta say, Pjaca is probably the perfect left winger that I could wish for on that left hand side, because he is so good at running past players with his pace, and then if defenders catch up to him, he can just use his strength, or he can basically score some fancy goals like he did right there. But let's get back on topic. So if defenders catch up to him, he can still use his strength to get away from them, or just hold on to the ball, turn his back to the defender, and then maybe pass it or cross it in. And talking about crosses, I never really tried to cross it in too much with this guy, because his finishing and all those stats were just so good that every time I got the ball, I had to cut inside. And take a look at this strike right here. I mean, you guys saw it in the intro. I gotta say, I haven't used any player so far on FIFA 17 with which I was able to take long shots, and this is actually the first guy with which I've scored a couple of long shots. And this one was quite surprising as well, because it was the near post, and that is something that I'm starting to get comfortable with, because on FIFA 17, taking shots from like the left hand side, cutting inside and trying to put them into the top right corner never really worked out for me. So this is something that I've figured out for myself. Just going and cutting inside and taking shots to the near post is much more effective for me than just going, cutting inside and trying to hit the top right corner, because the goalkeeper reacts really well and he has a lot of time to react. But when you take the shot onto the near post, they're normally not really able to react as well as if they would when you take it to the far corner. Now let's get back to Pjaca. Again, another shot to the near post, and his finishing, guys, is amazing. His shot power is definitely up there. I believe it is on like 85 when he grows to his potential, and that is just enough. You definitely can take some long shots with this guy, and most importantly, his finishing is also quite decent to get it past the keeper. So cutting inside is the #1 thing that you want to do with this guy. But also, if crosses come in from the right hand side, he will be there to get a header in, and with him being 6 foot tall, he can definitely get on some headers. He got a lot of them for myself. And one thing that I have to mention in this video as well is that a lot of people have been commenting down on my videos saying that I need to try out Marko Pjaca, and look at that shot. I was thinking, should I put this one into the intro or the other one? But I decided to put this one right here to surprise you guys, basically. I mean, this shot was incredible. He just stood there, took one step and smacked it into the top left corner from a really weird position, which never really works out for myself. But right here, he did it with the outside of his foot, top left corner. No chance for the goalkeeper. Let's take a look at his stats now that he has reached his full potential. And that is something that I'm really excited about to show you guys, because look at these stats right now. His physical stats. They were already great, but now he has 90 sprint speed, 89 acceleration, 88 agility for a player who is 6 foot tall. That is actually quite good in my opinion. 79 strength. So once again, the strength comes into play, and you definitely have to try that out. By the way, overall, now 86 rated, so he grew by plus 10 in total. His vision does go up to 76. His composure is quite decent. Attack positioning, though, is maybe something that you guys want to train just a little bit, because it is only on a 68 rating. He starts off at a 60, so that might be something that you guys want to train on this guy. His ball control goes up to 99, dribbling goes up to 98, finishing though is only on a 69 after all these seasons, and that is quite surprising for me because it felt so much better when I used this guy than a 69 rating. So keep that in mind. His crossing is on a 90, so apparently he can cross it in as well. I personally never really used that because it was just so much fun to cut inside with this guy and create some chances. Short passing on 90, and that is also one thing that you need to consider. So if you have a left winger cutting inside, you might want him to pass it into his teammates like the striker, and you will be able to score some nice goals. Shot power right now is on 81, sorry, not 85, 81. Long shots though is on 84, so that shows you can definitely take some shots with this guy. And for the first time in FIFA 17, I personally felt like I had a player with which I could take long shots. So that is something that many people are looking after. Players cutting inside and scoring some insane goals, and this guy will get you those goals. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. FIFA 17, Marko Pjaca, one of my favorite wingers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care. Peace.